Our trip began at Changi Airport, Singapore, the night of the 3rd of January. As expected during the pandemic, the airport was much quieter than usual, but we arrived early, had a smooth check-in and immigration check, and off we went on our first leg to Paris, a long 14-hour flight. We missed our connecting flight in Paris. 1 hour of transit was not enough, Air France. But we got on the next flight 2 hours later and landed in Barcelona around noon. No footage at the airport and on the train, unfortunately, as we were busy handling our luggages, but we arrived safely in our Airbnb apartment, which was everything we expected it to be. It's a small studio in central Barcelona with a kitchen, a washer, a working desk. Everything was clean and in working order. We unpacked, showered, and had a good rest. In the afternoon, we took a walk along La Rambla, a 1.2-kilometer tree-lined pedestrian street in central Barcelona, starting from its southern end. We stopped by La Boqueria, a famous market in Barcelona, for some light bites. Then continued north until we reached Plaza Catalunya. More on that in another video. Hello from our little Airbnb in Barcelona. We didn't shoot a lot of videos yesterday, the day we arrived, because we were pretty tired. So today is day 2 of our stay in Barcelona, and we're planning to go on a day trip to Montserrat. And we're going to take you with us. To get to Montserrat, we took the R5 train from Plaza España. The ride took about 1 hour, and we stopped at Aire de Montserrat. From here, we rode a cable car to where the monastery is located, 718 meters up the mountain. The name Montserrat translates to serrated or jagged mountain, referring to the interesting and recognizable geological characteristic of the mountain. The view from the cable car going up the mountain, as you can see, is pretty amazing. There are other options like taking the Cremallera or Rec Railway, or even hiking if you want to. The trail is around 5 kilometers and should take about 2 hours. Once we reach this part of the mountain, we could get around on foot. In addition to transportation between Barcelona and Montserrat, our Trans-Montserrat ticket also included an audiovisual exhibit. The exhibit combined video presentations and museum-style displays to tell us the story of the region, the mountain, the history and present-day life of the monastery, and relevant cultural and religious artifacts. No trip to Montserrat would be complete without a visit to the basilica, the church at Montserrat. This is the big courtyard in front of the basilica. Through these 5 arches is the atrium, where we could see the facade of the basilica. It's a beautiful Gothic building, the interior as well, with multiple chapels all around the edge. Most people visiting Montserrat Basilica want to see the statue of the Black Madonna, arguably its most important feature. The statue sits at the back of the church, above the altar. To see it up close, we needed to enter the church through a side entrance. Next, we took the Sant Joan funicular to the peak of the mountain. From here, we had a wonderful view of the monastery nestled in the mountain. There are also a number of hiking trails if you're so inclined. It was a really cold and windy day though, so we decided to skip the hike. We'd save it for another time. And that, everyone, concluded our day trip to Montserrat. We took the cable car back down the mountain from where we came. We hope you enjoy seeing Montserrat through our eyes and plan to visit it yourself sometime. Bye!